How's everyone getting on? I just thought I'd jump on there and do a small video of what you need for your perch fishing. What do you actually need to bring, what do you want to bring to the bank. But for me, you don't really need a whole lot. What I have here, this is what I actually use, and my boys. I'll just crack on in. For your rods, I use ultralight rods. A few weeks ago back, I done another video back there. If you see, go back a couple of videos, and I do have a review on one of these rods already. The two of them maybe. But I just show you today what I do use, what I tend to bring with me. But this one here is a rod from Marvelous. The line is 2 to 6 pound, and the lure's 7 to 8 grams, and it's a lot softer tip than the Creek Dance. This is a Creek Dance ultralight as well, and it's the same 1 to 7 grams. This one is. But it's just pure lower quality performance, this rod. But I use, with this one here, I use this reel. It's a Falcon 2, and the line in it is about 6 to 8 pound, and then you have fluorocarbon on that. That's Berkeley fluorocarbon. I think it's 6.9 kg. I'm not really sure. I'll check now in a few minutes. But that's a great reel. I've done a lot of fishing with that already over the years. I have that a few years now. But all of this stuff here mostly got on AliExpress. I got these rods and reels. Well, this one I got a few years ago back, as I was saying, and that's for that one. That goes with that well. Suits it to the ground. And then I have this one, the Creek Dance. That comes in a lovely case to keep your rod protected and all. Sip on the top of it and all, pull it down. But yeah, I got it on AliExpress, and the reel I got for this is very smooth reel as well. Well, they're bay casting reels, but it's from Cast King. I'm beginning to like the Cast King stuff. Cephalor. Now I got a 300 size reel for my pike fishing a few years ago back as well, and it's from Cast King as well, and it's holding up really well. I'm actually quite surprised, and I only paid just a little over 100 quid for it. From where you get all of the other reels, like they're probably, how much are they? Like, you can get them up to anything to 250, like to 300, even more. But this anyway, I won't go into all that today. For this, that's for that setup, and then that's for that setup. But the line's probably 6 to 8 pound on them. So what else do I need? I use that little pliers for my split rings and all. Go on to Temu and they'll get one of them. You'll see them on it. That's just a blue handle one, and then you have a strap to keep it to your bag. Because if you have your bag on your chest or across it, you can just reach in and grab it on the side. And that's another thing I use as well for my trout fishing. Now I will use these for my trout fishing as well, mostly on small rivers and all that. I don't see any harm in using them. 100% will work. And 100% work getting. I think, yeah, definitely. If I can get the prescriptions for the links, I leave them in the prescription if I can. I'm still learning. I'm not really good with this stuff, but if I can, I'll leave them on there. But that there, I use for the trout, for taking the hooks and all over his mouth if I really need to take it out, and then a string holding it on as well, just so it doesn't fall. But I was going to show you my net, but I don't actually have my net. My net's in the shed. It's just a small net for me trout and perch. But the reason why I haven't caught any perch on the channel, not many of them, I have caught a few on the boat with my son a few weeks ago back, but I thought I put them in the video, but I don't think they're in it. But anyway, the places I have been going, there's not many perch at. We have been fishing for them, and not many, so that's why I haven't got a video on it. But anyway, I'll crack on into this. So what else you need? Well, your lures. I have crankbaits, I have wobblers, trout wobblers. Most of my trout I've caught on wobblers. Now I've only done one trout session this year. I would done a video on that, and I don't do any last year, but the year before that I've done a few. But I wasn't doing YouTube at the time. But yeah, crankbaits, anything, you know, Rapala, wobblers, you know, like guppies, savage gear guppies, you know, anything like that. Savage gear soft baits as well. They'll be quite good. There's boxes in there. Lures from Western, spiky shads and all that. Yeah, kind of like them fellas there. They're quite good. Although I haven't fished them a whole lot, to be honest. I've other lures there I got from a place up in Newcastle. I can't think of the name of the place, but that's them. I got them a few years ago back. I mostly got them for pollock and all, but you can use them for perch. Caught them up in got a couple of different lures for bass and all that. I can't think of the name of the place, but there's a little shop there. A fella runs up in the north, Newcastle. But yeah, anything like that there, any of them, and like that there. Or you get the idea anyway, like pig shads, these good little pig shads as well. You get most of them in AliExpress in the shops around. I'd say here, if you're going to go anywhere and you're in Cavan Town, that's where I'm based, but if you're in Cavan Town anywhere, you can go to Archie's place over the Pet Shop Wise in Cavan Town there, or Brian's place in the middle of the town, Sports Hack or some place like that. But yeah, any lures like that. I picked these lures up now, and I tell you, I've hammered a lot of perch on these on the boat already. Speedo. So me boys and myself were down in Athlone a good while ago back there, and we picked these up, and we tried them out, and me and Matthew's caught a good few. So we've shared, they've got different colours and I've got different colours, and we've all shared them out between us, so we have different colours from when we go. But they're actually quite good. And then there's another set there as well, them ones. And then yeah, so there you go, like they're I don't try not to go without them, or them little small ones there as well, AliExpress. So, but I try not to go without any of them now. So if you want to do your drop shotting, little weight at the bottom of your line, and then there's your try your soft lure on. But they're in Wild Hunter, then Michaela Speedo. And then I have this another front part here. You don't really slip on this. I have all my jigs. You know, they're the little weights that I have for drop shotting. And then I have hooks. They're from Decathlon, the lower clips, and the likes of them from Wild Hunter. They're seasonal. They're 4 gram, and they're size 6 hook. And then there's more hooks. Because you tend to go through a lot of hooks, and they're from Mustard. They're a size 1 drop shot, ultra point. But yeah, the likes of them, any of them sort of ones will catch a perch. But I size 4 and size 1 for me drop shotting. What else do I have in there? Oh no, we're anything different. Yeah, they're drop shotting weights as well. The likes of them, 1.5 grams jigs as well. Them ones there as well, they're yeah, hook size 6, 4 grams. Yeah, 4 size hook from Western, 2 gram size hook jigs. So anything like that. You get most of them in Wild Hunter, or like I say, Archie's place. But there's another fella now, I just mentioned about them lures there. I only noticed there in one of these videos. I think he works with Wild Hunter as well. His name is, oh, what's his name? I just watched, my son loves watching these videos. I think his name is Predator Desire. But he does good videos on perch videos. And them lures I have, I noticed that he was actually doing a video on them just a few weeks ago back there. I got them lures, I think it was just after that. But then I realised he was actually using them. So he actually shows fish catching. So you go and check his channel out. and see. But yeah, so that's that. The lures, the jigs. Now the bag. This is the bag I use. I had a couple of different bags. I got this bag off AliExpress a few years ago now. It must be 3 or 4 years ago. But that's it there. Plain and simple. Don't need to spend a lot of money. Like, I will upgrade to a better bag. But that is a good bag. That's lasted me a few years now. I've used that on the boat, on the bank, walking. I got it because of the colour. It suits my waders. My waders are the same colour. But and it was cheap and cheerful. You could be talking 20, 30 quid. But even Temu you probably get one off. But yeah, you can put it around your chest here, or else you can put it across your side. So it's grand. I don't know if I've missed anything. Yeah, like my net. Oh yeah, a mat. A measure mat. I'd advise you to get a measure mat. I don't actually have a small one. I use a big one for my pike. So I can use that for my perch either, like, and I am going to get a smaller measure patch, just measuring, yeah, mat just for the perch and stuff like that as well, for when I go. I don't normally always weigh fish. I just measure them really and go off the size. But if there's anything missing, listen, I'm no expert at this, and I just put that clear. I'm only learning the last few years. I'm only back at fishing like maybe 4 or 5 years, or a little bit more. But I'm only really getting a grip of it now and learning and actually taking it serious with the fish. And with the, you know, everybody likes to do fish care and all that. And I be the same 100%. Catch and release on my channel as well. Because I do see my own boys there growing up and they're actually taking into fishing, and I think it's a great sport for kids and all. And I would encourage anyone that's going to get into it to get into it. But I'm no expert, and if I did leave out anything, I would like you to comment below and correct me on it, because I'd like to learn as well. Like I was just saying, as I am, and as we do. But I'm going to leave you with that video, and thanks very much for joining today, and I will talk to you when I do another one.